Trump, he has announced that.
Hey guys, extra video as I promised. I'm actually working on setting up the Homestead binder in OneNote on the computer to where I can start typing this stuff out and then print it out.
There's still ongoing
so
taking place. So
I might actually, if I can get everything printed out, I might actually put this up for sale.
So they can't provide adequate security.
But I might do it in sections
right now, right? And things are going crazy.
I might have it offered like all in one.
You can see here
big set, but you guys, you're gonna pay for that.
He posted this on Twitter. He
Definitely.
sent my buddy on a day trip,
because that would be expensive.
Oil rigs getting hit. So even oil rigs are getting hit, sabotaged
Homestead
right now, most likely
books.
with one-way attack drones from Iran, and this is going to cause oil prices to go up as
Homestead
well.
breakfast.
Right? So you need to be prepared. I'm gonna roll down the windows a little bit here because it's so hot.
Sorry, I put on another video because one caught my eye and I just haven't shut it. I just haven't paused it yet.
Just in case, all right. Most likely our supply chain will be okay.
This is Patrick Humphrey, and it has to do with supply chain. But they might be major shipping supply chains are being shut down. Be prepared, you guys. Be prepared.
Cut off right now. It's going to take weeks for those deliveries to get there when it normally would take much.
All right, homestead breakfast, homestead building.
So this rerouting, this diversion, it's going to take a while. So certain areas definitely could see shortages, especially Europe, where they're more dependent on.
I'm actually willing. I would actually be willing to print this and sell it.
That's heavily dependent because we have a lot of our own.
It's going to cost a lot,
and we have closer trading partners.
Homestead butchering.
It'll definitely affect global oil prices and cause, the price per barrel.
What are you doing?
So they're hitting the oil.
Peaches.
They're saying this one's out of Abu Dhabi. There's hits in Tel Aviv, Israel. You can see here this was caught.
Wow.
Right? So you can see the explosion. This is right in the city here.
Kind of an extension of the live.
Hits are getting through. Alright, so there were
Homestead cabin builds.
Casualties and some people going to the hospital.
Homestead candle making.
This is an ongoing situation there. Alright. You can also see here, this is the airport in Dubai, and they are having mass evacuations here because
Would you guys leave my light alone?
Drones. Alright, this is at Dubai International Airport.
You guys, I swear.
Alarms going off. Pretty wild scenes.
These cats.
Especially because Dubai is typically thought of as a...
No, I did not.
Safer country.
Cream is fine. I just kind of picked her up and threw her off away from my paints earlier. I was upset, but I didn't hurt her.
Thankfully, they've mostly been evacuated, but you can see this video here was actually posted.
I wouldn't do that. And I did pick her up after that. So
right near where
it's okay. I didn't
right, so this was
do
a
anything
video
to
by
her.
a U.S. soldier. Most of the bases in the region were evacuated. But
canning, homestead chickens, homestead Christmas.
Bases were getting hit. Alright, even if they didn't have people in them, they were getting hit. So make sure you guys are prepared. Make sure you guys are stocked up just in case. Alright? Because we could see more of this. We could see more disruptions. Iran's pretty desperate right now. So they're kind of playing all their cards.
Homestead cleaning.
We could see more moves on the Strait of Hormuz right now. So just be prepared, be stocked up, and be ready just in case. Have your gas tanks.
And I'm going to put homestead cleaners because I have some different ones in that one as well.
It was reported as well that potential natural gas processing centers in places like Qatar
Homestead composting
have been hit as well too by Iranian drone responses. So it seems like there's hits on both sides where Iranian oil and gas production facilities and refineries were hit,
light alone,
and also
booger. Yeah, I had to put my stuff away because they were like, getting into my stuff.
So we could definitely see pinches.
But it's late anyways. I'm not gonna sit there and
And this is all happening on the weekend right now. So these markets are kind of offline.
Instead composting,
but they're
homestead cooking.
So I think it's gonna be a crazy Monday as well too.
And you know, guys,
is digested.
When I get the
markets, who knows what
outdoor kitchen in the off, and
let me know what you guys think down below.
I am actually going to
prepared, staying stocked up, just in case, staying ready. You know, things like this can happen, and they can escalate extremely quickly. Thankfully, Iran, it seems, doesn't have some type of nuclear weapon, but it's been reported that they might have some type of nuclear weapon.
What was I gonna say? I forgot.
Behind the scenes. Alright, but it seems that they would have.
I'm gonna collect the materials
in this situation
to build several more off-grid stoves outside.
So you would think that they would use it, and it was reported that there was a kind of quote unexpected attack because it happened on a Saturday, which is once
I get that, you know, I'm gonna build those, and I'm gonna do some videos of, you know, us cooking and doing things on the off-grid stove once it gets warmer. But I'm also gonna do something else. I'm gonna collect the materials, collect a couple more sets of the materials for those off-grid stoves, and I'm gonna put them in the farm store, which, by the way, will be open this spring. I will get that. I will get it set up. Even if I have to block off the back room to begin with, I will get the farm store open. Period.
And the attack wasn't even supposed to take place, apparently, this morning.
Homestead Crafts.
They got word that this meeting was taking place, so the attack was moved forward when they knew the top leadership was all meeting together.
Homestead Dairy.
I'm just telling you the facts of what the intelligence is saying. Let me know what you guys think down below. I hope you guys are staying safe, staying prepared, staying stocked up.
Homestead Crocheting.
For your life and your family, and I hope you have a big old blessed day.
Richie from Boston just put a new one out, so we're gonna put this one up here.
Okay, it's late.
It's not part of the live,
it's
but
the 28th of February.
Why not?
It's 2026, and it's late. And I just spent 3 hours making a video.
Homestead Dehydration. We're gonna learn how to do that.
Premiere Pro. So I have to start all
I think I'm gonna buy a different dehydrator though. I'd actually like to get a solar dehydrator. You know what? I think I might actually look up how to make one.
Let's get into this, shall we?
Why did I do that? Homestead Desserts. By the way, my first day of door dashing went well. I didn't make a whole lot. Actually, I did really good. I did pretty good because in an hour and a half, I made $22.50. So that's not bad. And that was active delivery. So that's not bad at all. Homestead Dogs.
I got called in by also on the
Cat, you stink.
That said, you know, we're going to invade Iraq.
And the only reason I've got Homestead Dogs on there is because of farm dogs, and we are going to have our own farm dog.
But
when we go to Pennsylvania, I'm going to try to make it to where they can take her. Because I will take her to her.
It went back to the argument
I love her.
inside the Republican Party about
But I'd rather Chloe dealt with her. I want a farm dog, and she is not a farm dog. I can't let her run around the farm, because A, she'll kill my chickens, and B, she runs away.
And we should have. He said, we've only got 5 or 10 years to clean up the Middle East. These old Soviet surrogates.
Homestead? Okay, I've also got homestead donkeys. I might look up some more of those, because I know there are some homesteaders that have donkeys. We're not going to have them, but I will put this in there. Homestead drinks, and it's a lot of different homemade beverages and stuff.
Appeared full blown after 9/11. And somehow, in the minds of the American people, the attack run by Osama bin Laden, based out of Afghanistan, became
homestead ducks, quack.
Saddam Hussein, and to retaliate and make sure that
I am getting my ducks, by the way.
There was effort in the intelligence community to prove that Saddam Hussein had somehow been connected to the strikes.
And make enough money from
but he might have some weapons,
some farm stuff and things like that.
Nuclear weapons that he could
soon I'm going to be going to Family Farm and getting some more chickens and ducks. I don't know if they have ducks. They don't have ducks right now.
If you put them under enough pressure, maybe
they don't have ducks yet.
They would team up against the United States.
But I will be getting the turkeys, the guineas, the ducks, and some more chickens.
What were those reasons?
Homestead expenses.
We've never really heard. There was no single reason. There were some weapons of mass destruction, possibly, that were still there, but we had 10 years for the U.S. Special Commission. We had the strikes, Operation Desert
Homestead
Fox,
fences. Hi, sweetie.
Taking out all the sites that we knew about then through intelligence. Maybe there was some unaccounted for scuds that they said had been fired in training. Maybe yes, maybe no. Maybe there was some material that you could
homestead ferments.
Weapons in. But there wasn't much that I knew of. And I've been reading all the intelligence until I retired. So I began to see that, and I thought back to the conversation with Wolfowitz, and I thought what I'd been told inside
expenses, homestead fences, homestead ferments, homestead food forests.
Iran could produce a nuclear weapon in a very short time. It could be a year. They have the wherewithal, the stored up, preserved knowledge to make a bomb very quickly if they wanted to. Iran is so dangerous. Weeks away from having the fissile material.
I always end up wanting to spell it the same way my uncle Forrest name is spelled.
Being about 90% of having the enriched uranium for an atom bomb, Iran is gearing up to produce 25 bombs, atomic bombs a year, 250 bombs in a day.
Homestead food preservation.
Without importing anything, nuclear bombs within 3 to 5 years.
And that encompasses a lot.
Oh my God.
مسيرة يا شباب مسيرة مسيرة اضرب
It's a possibility we could be looking at Iran striking back on the U.S. So, just be prepared. Don't be scared. Be prepared. And I keep reminding myself of that as well. Homestead foraging.
And apparently we've already killed the Ayatollah, according to U.S. and Israeli sources. I don't know how they would know that we killed him, but that's what they're claiming. So, at the end of this video,
homestead fruit bushes
is going to explain this well, because I was going to make a video. You know what? You'll see it when we get there. But this is what Donald Trump has to say about all this right here. You know,
homestead fruit trees.
Barack Obama was a jerk because he could have just brought them to the table. Iran didn't want nuclear weapons. They wanted nuclear power. And according to the White House, back in June of 2026, 2025, we already completely obliterated their capabilities. They have no capabilities.
Homestead gardening.
Otherwise is fake news. Really? So then what's this all about?
Interests. We're going to destroy their missiles and raise their missile industry to the ground. It will be totally, again, obliterated. We're going to annihilate their navy. We're going to ensure that
Homestead
the region's
geese.
terrorist proxies can no longer destabilize the region or the world and attack our forces, and no longer use their IEDs or
Homestead
roadside
gifts.
bombs, as they are sometimes called, to so gravely wound and kill thousands and thousands of people, including many Americans. And we will
Homestead
ensure that
goats.
Iran does not obtain
Definitely have
a
to
nuclear weapon.
learn that.
A very simple message. They will never have a nuclear weapon. This regime will soon
Homestead
learn
grains.
that no one should challenge the strength and might of the United States Armed Forces. I built and rebuilt our military in my first administration.
Homestead
And there is no
greenhouses.
military on earth even close to its power, strength, or sophistication. My administration has taken every possible step to minimize the risk
Homestead
of U.S.
guineas.
personnel in the region. Even so, and I do not make this statement lightly, the Iranian regime seeks to kill. The lives of courageous American heroes may be lost.
Homestead
and we may have
harvest.
casualties that often
Because there's
happen
certain ways, there's
We
certain
pray
things
this
that have to be
not for
harvested
now,
a certain
we're
way,
doing
which
this
is the
for
reason
the
why
future,
I
and it is
created
a
that one.
noble mission. We pray for every service
What
member as
are
they
you guys
selflessly
doing?
risk their lives to ensure that Americans and our children
Peaches.
will never be threatened by a nuclear
He didn't listen to me. I
Iran.
told him to put that stuff
We
in a
ask God
box.
to protect all of our heroes in
Homestead
harm's way,
health.
and we trust that with His help, the men and women of the armed forces will prevail. We have the greatest in the world, and they will prevail.
So some Americans just will have to die in order to have the greater
Homestead
Israel, because that's what this is all about.
healthy.
This has nothing to do with anything. According to the WhiteHouse.gov, it's still up on their site right now.
Oh, I think I'll put that one in there.
capabilities were
Homestead
obliterated
healthy
back in
marriage.
June of 2025. And here's the fun thing. The only people in the Middle East with nukes.
I actually
in
did that
region,
for
I should
us,
say,
but
with nukes
I'm gonna put it in
are
here.
Israel. And the reason we know this, I've been telling you about that, the Samson option for years, but the reason we know this is because
Alright, Homestead herbal
Netanyahu told Trump that
medicines.
if we don't strike, they'll nuke them. And that would be a problem. You see what
Hey!
I'm saying? Even though nukes aren't real or whatever, I don't want to get into that right now, but Israel completely 100% owns our country. It's why there's an Israeli star on the back of your dollar bill.
Yeah.
And when you look at the 5 and the 6 points of the star, it spells out the word Masons. I've shown you this millions of years ago. So many other channels have done the same. This is utterly insane, man. It's insane. And listen to this.
Don't
Here's
play
a
with my
funny tweet
lamp.
from 2025 where Trump said
Homestead
Sheldon
herbal
Adelson
medicines.
is looking to give big dollars to Rubio because he feels he can mold him into his perfect little puppet. And I agree. Well, that's funny because here's now where Trump has Sheldon Adelson's wife on stage, and she just gave the Trump campaign
Okay.
$250 million.
Homestead heat.
$250 billion.
And heat in the
So,
wintertime is what
who's
that
the
is.
puppet now? Before we go any further, this is probably going to be your last chance ever to get your money out of the bank and turn it into physical gold and silver.
More
I'm
likely.
not selling you gold.
Homestead
You're taking
horses,
your
and I have
worthless
quite a bit in that
160
one.
fiat money, and Goldco is going to rip it away from the banks and turn it into physical gold and silver. And if you qualify, they'll match you up to 10% or
Homestead
$30,000
kids.
in free silver. Okay?
Meaning children
Everybody
raised
that's already done
on
this
a homestead, which I
has
think is
already
the best
made money,
idea ever.
doubled or tripled their 401
Homestead
or
kitchens.
IRAs, which the bank wasn't doing. The national debt's out of control, and gold has crested $5,000 an ounce. So you might want to do it now before you
Homestead
can't.
laundry.
Goldco is a service that does what it would take you months. The bank has set it up so you can't get your money away from them without penalties and everything else, and it takes forever to try to do it on your own. Every single person
Homestead
that's done this has
layouts.
reported back that it was a good setup and it worked out well, and many have tripled their money. Do it now because they're going to take out the banks. This is it. We're looking down the barrel of it right now. So here's some inconvenient facts.
Yeah.
According to the Watson School of International and Public Affairs,
Homestead lotions, and that's
the United
homemade
States has
lotions.
killed over 940,000 people by direct post 9/11 war violence in Iraq, Afghanistan, Syria, Yemen, and Pakistan between
Homestead
2001
management.
and 2023, and more than 432,000 were civilians.
And that is literally like different types of things that you can use to manage your homestead.
War, bringing the total to about 4.5 to 4.7 million people.
Homestead men, and that is
by
like
the US
specific things
and counting.
geared for men.
And when you try to find those same numbers for Israel, it should be right there, just like the United States was. You just get a bunch of
No, that's not homemade men.
You know what I mean?
Sorry.
Nothing. Maybe this.
Homestead money.
Well, 83% of the civilians.
I need to
people
study that
killed
one
in the
right now.
Gaza War. It's 83%. That's pretty lame.
Like I said, I actually did pretty good on the
Iran is killed in the last 20
DoorDash,
years.
so I'm definitely going to be doing that.
Well, this goes on.
So I have
for a while.
$22.50 more than I had before.
Thousands.
Homestead Natural
what I'm saying?
Beauty.
It's unbelievable to me.
And that
how
is
this
like
even
literally
a thing,
homemade
but,
makeup,
you know,
homemade
Iran's gotta be
toothpastes,
taken up because Iran's gotta be
homemade
taken
facial
up. It's just
cleansers,
all
that
there
kind
is
of
to it.
thing.
It's been on the list for a long, long time, and now it's their time. That's why the Epstein files were created. That's why Epstein was even a person.
What are you
That's why
doing?
we're in this boat right now.
I'm gonna have to get in there and clean that out.
People. Listen to this. This is going to kick off World War III because China is backed up by Iran big time and giving them some serious technology.
That's the problem right there.
Serious technology. And Iran's not stupid.
Homestead
They're using up all their old
outdoor
missiles right now, old
kitchen.
missiles and drones, and they're overwhelming all the anti-missile systems, the Patriot missile systems, the Iron Dome, etc. And once they're done, and these guys don't have any more anti-missile missiles, then they're going to start shooting
Homestead Peacocks, which we are not going to own.
Really fast, and it's going to affect us here in America. If they shut down the Straits of Hormuz using just surface-to-air missiles, they don't have to go ship for ship in a Navy battle whatsoever at all. They can just take out the ships and shut it down that way. Our gas prices will instantly quadruple. Yeah, that'll be awesome.
Homestead
America.
Pets.
Why do you think in Revelation 2, verse 9, it says,
That's like
"I know thy
homemade
works,
foods and stuff for your
tribulation,
pets,
poverty,
like cats and dogs
but
especially.
thou art rich, and I know the blasphemy of them, which say they are Jews and are not.
Homestead
but are the
pheasants.
synagogue of Satan."
And there are some people that do have
In
pheasants
Revelation. It's in there
on
twice.
their homestead, so.
Revelation 3, verse 9 again. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie.
Homestead pigs.
Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet.
We're going to start getting back into the
Not
books,
once.
because I really got to get this information out there to you guys. And please, please, please start writing this stuff down, you guys. Like, seriously.
Those that claim
Homestead
they are Jews
prep.
but are not, they lie. Who do you think they're talking about? You know what I'm saying? Twice, just in Revelation alone. And maybe they did take
Homestead
out the guys,
quail,
but
and we will
don't know because
definitely
they
have
lied.
quail.
But I'll tell you what,
And I'm
Iran
getting them
took
this
out
year.
$1 billion radar that belongs to the United States. That's a problem. That's a lot of money that you and I.
You know,
paid
and I
for. You see
know
what I'm saying?
what
I'm going to use this piece for minutes of horror.
I know what, you know, a lot of people have said and everything, like, oh, well, don't jump into too much, too quickly. Yeah, the problem is, we don't have much time. We're running out of time. So we got to get our homestead set up. So, gonna have to jump in with both feet. Whether I want to or not. Homestead rabbits.
Because he put out a video as I was compiling this video, and I'm like,
And we are gonna get
"Are you
rabbits
kidding
this
me?"
year as well.
This is why I like this dude so much when I first found his channel. Because
As soon as it
so
gets warmed
many
up, I'm gonna
times
get
I
the
make
area
the
cleared
video,
out and cleaned out
he
for
was
us to have
making
our
videos
rabbits, our
almost
quail.
identical, just with two different purposes.
Homestead
I guess, you know what I mean?
recipes.
But I'm not going to bother making it because he's already covered it once. Apparently his video got deleted, and it came back up on Hours of Horror. I'll leave links below for his channels. He's coming around, I believe.
Homestead root sellers.
Because this goes back to the Saturn worship that's been on all the Economist covers for the last 3 years in a row. So check this out.
Mainly Saturn going into Aries, because it's a very important time for these rituals.
Homestead
This
scrubs
CIA-run news agency here, the New York
and
Post,
lip
was basically
balms.
telling us ahead of time that it's going to be a very bad time when this happens. The so-called powers that be have a lot of scripts and events prepared, and one of the things they want to do, since basically they see Baal or Saturn in a weakened state when it goes into Aries, they want to make sure they are, as this article goes on to say, serving, and sacrificing to Saturn. And isn't it just so very interesting, the very first thing they did when Saturn and these other planets are going into Aries, and it says in this article, which I will say later on, into
Homestead
a warpath
seed
with
saving.
Aries, that they take out the supreme leader of Iran, who just happens to be born on April 19th, which would make him in Aries. Is that just a coincidence? I don't think that's just a coincidence. Again, this is a very important time for these.
And yes, I'm going to be getting a lot more material.
But given the fact they are saying the supreme leader of Iran has died, it's also important to note this out about
pray
the CIA
for
article as well.
the art gallery, you guys.
Say that Saturn represents the
Homestead
durability
shoot.
of structures, buildings, and the earth itself. They anticipate severe earthquakes, so look out for the weather machine. They also suspect cold temperatures, heavy rain,
Homestead
flooding,
skills.
and drought. But take a look at this. It also goes on to say, in terms of human affairs, Saturn oversees governments and figureheads, particularly aged leaders. I
Homestead
expect
smokehouse.
leaders, especially those who are old, to fall from power or fall gravely sick or even die during this period. Isn't that interesting? I mean, I get it. Leaders pass away, especially.
And we're going to be
when
building
they're
our
elderly.
smokehouse.
But for this to happen to the supreme leader
Homestead
of Iran
syrup
during the
making.
initial phase of this whole ritual of Saturn and Aries, I don't know, again, if this is just a coincidence. What I'm going to go ahead and do next is play the video I made earlier today on Minutes of
Homestead
Horror. But
solar.
yeah, very, very crazy stuff. Not surprising, but crazy stuff. It's not surprising, but crazy
I'm almost
stuff.
done typing these out.
So you can't
Homestead
make this up. You
storage.
can't make this up whatsoever. And we know we are being ruled by ritualists. We are being ruled by Saturn worshippers. Saturn ultimately being Baal. Trump had made this announcement about 4 or 5 hours
survival.
from this recording while wearing the white hats. They had struck Iran at 33, what am I talking about? 3:30 Coordinated Universal Time. Today, February 28th. But why did they choose February 28th? I mean, they could have chose any other date. They could have did it a week ago, 2 weeks ago, a month ago. Who's really going to stop them? Well, February 28th is a very important date for these ritualists. But before we go ahead and get into
Homestead
that,
tanning.
remember I had spoken about this in a couple
And
of
no,
videos,
that's
the New
not
York Post
getting out in
article
the sun
or
and
this
getting
text post,
tanned.
where they
By the
said
way,
Saturn and Aries expect
don't
possible
use
floods,
sunscreen.
fires, upheaval.
It's
and
full of chemicals. They
apocalyptic
cause
extremes.
cancer.
And
All
I had
kinds
shown
of
some of
stupid
the
crap.
comments replying
So,
to this post, and people were not
the
buying
sun
it.
is actually
They
very
were saying
healthy
that
for
this is
you.
nothing more than the three-letter organizations, the Freemasons, the ritualists in our government, telling us what they are doing ahead of time.
Homestead
the article was basically telling
Thanksgiving.
us that bad things were coming and we need to serve and sacrifice to Saturn. And then they made this following article right here on February 20th. The rare astrological event that toppled the Berlin Wall is back to wreak chaos in 2026. Brace for cosmic chaos. The article goes on to tell us how Saturn is also meeting with Neptune.
Homestead
and the last
toilets.
time Saturn met with Neptune, a lot of wars started, anywhere from the Cold War to World War I. But now it goes on to say that there is now a multi-planetary alignment for the first time in history, moving into the warpath paving sign of Aries. And it also goes on to say, while Saturn and Neptune have had many conjunctions over the centuries, their meetup in the creation point degree of Aries is the first time in
Homestead
recorded history, and make sure to put that in bold, suggesting we are witnessing the messy live birth of a new era.
I already had a version of that pumped up.
Homestead
ready to
Tropicals.
go. And then his video came out, and I actually left a comment saying,
Tropicals?
I'm doing this right now. So I figured, why not just use his? And I'll leave links to his channel below. And maybe you guys can help me to...
I'm going to start something fun for the channel, just for kind of like a laugh relief kind of thing. I'm going to pull up some jokes, and I'm going to do like little joke shorts.
Got our channels back aren't. So
Homestead turkeys, because we will have turkeys.
These aren't just talking points. This is God telling us to get ready. You're only gonna get so many signs. You
Yep.
see what I'm saying? And the
Homestead
planetary
water
workings and all that in the
systems.
firmament, I don't understand how that all works, but if they're telling us it's a messy new age, well, I've been telling you that for years. At any rate, links will be below. Richie from Boston. And I'm out because me and Miguel Stefano.
Homestead
is in
weight
Indiana,
loss.
in Nevada. We're gonna do a little test with the moon tonight, fairly shortly. So let's see how that works out. So I
Interesting.
gotta get this uploaded and get the cameras ready. So I'm out. Actually, I'm not out. I have one more thing I wanted to say that I almost forgot about.
Homestead winters.
This will start World War III.
Oh, absolutely.
Then, so many people are going to lose their lives for no particular reason, but that's the offering. That's the burnt offering. That's the Holocaust.
Homestead wood
and
cook
then they're gonna
stoves.
present aliens that'll have the answer to everything, and the aliens will actually be men's hearts will fail with fear. It'll be demons in a physical form. So get ready for that, or don't. You only get so many warnings. I'm out.
Imagine walking out to your coop every single morning and pulling out a fresh egg. Now imagine doing that tomorrow and the day after.
I already do. Alright. So I don't know why it does that. I am just going to go straight to Homestead Amish Living. And I'm going to type that up there. What are you guys doing? What are you doing? Huh? Come here. This is Char. Isn't she pretty? She pretty. She takes after her mama. So sleek and beautiful. What? I don't know what you're not going. Did you not go in my water? Or did I not go in my water? I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, so I'm going to go to Homestead Amish Living. And I'm going to start with my... Hey, in Amish, hey, it's simple. So we're just going to go with simple. And I'm going to go with blue. I'm going to title Homestead Amish Living. Okay, hold on. Okay, never mind. Alright, I think I'm gonna end this video. I might do another one. Just to start getting some of these out there. I can't really do it on my computer while I'm doing this. Unless I was doing a live, and I'm not going to do another live right now. So, I'm going to go ahead and get off from here, and I'm going to go ahead and do a video for this one. It's kind of getting late, too. It's like 10:46, so, I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and get off from here, though. I'm just going to kind of title this one, a little extra of the things going on, or the homesteading binder, and a little extra news. So, I'm going to get off from here, and I'll see you guys on the next one, which probably won't be until tomorrow. Sorry, guys. Probably won't be until tomorrow. I might do a video of me doing this one and read it off while I'm typing it out. I don't know. I will see. And I will see you guys on the next video. You guys have a great night. Don't forget to watch the live. Go back through the videos. Watch the videos. Do your chores. Do your preps. Do your preps. Do your chores. Do your research. Do that research. Write stuff down. Get a binder started. I'm gonna get this together and get a copy of this whole thing in hard copy in the farm store so it can be purchased. This is gonna be expensive, but it'll be worth it. And I'll make it to where you can buy the sections or you can buy all of it. So I'll let you guys know on that and when I decide on the price and everything for that. So I'm going to get off from here and I'll see you guys in the next video. Again, do your preps, do your chores, do your research. Have some fun with your family. Make sure it is non-electrical. Stuff that you don't need electricity for. And I will see you guys in the next video. And do more research. Bye, guys. Don't forget to check your subscriptions. Make sure you're still subscribed. Click on the notification bell and click on all to make sure you're getting all the notifications. And just keep an eye on your subscriptions. I'll see you guys in the next video. And like and share the videos. See you guys later. Bye, guys.
Hello.
Hi.